Welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss 10 of the most common misconceptions about Northeast India and its people. Before we begin, if you are new to this channel, then do subscribe and turn the notification bell to get the latest updates first. Northeast India is the land of gripping scenic beauty formed of high hills, cascading waterfalls and undulating streams and exotic wildlife. It comprises of 8 states: Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim and Tripura. It also comprises of enchanting places like Kaziranga National Park, Living Root Bridges, Tawang Monastery, Giridongmar Lake, Unakoti Hills, Zuku Valley, Loktak Lake etc. Yet it is the least explored and understood. Media always find bad news about this beautiful place like a bomb blast, kidnapping etc., but they never talk about the beauty and kind-hearted people there. The main issue is that these people are facing racism in their own country. In most of the places these people are not treated well. Discrimination against Northeastern people is an unending concern, faced frequently by Northeasterners outside the region. Let us look at 10 of the most common misconceptions about Northeast India and its people. Point number 1. One of the most common mistakes people from outside Northeast India have about the region is that Christianity is the most followed religion of the region. Well, of the 8 states, only 3 states, namely Nagaland, Meghalaya, and Mizoram, have predominantly Christian populations. Assam, Tripura and Manipur have majority of its populace following Hinduism. Taking into account the total population of the region, Hinduism is the most followed religion of the region. Point number 2. People speak the same language. Why are you both not speaking in your language? Asked a friend from Hyderabad, on noticing the conversation in English language. Even after reminding him that we belong to different states, he seemed to doubt the fact that there are different languages spoken by Northeast people. Point number 3. Treehouse are common. It is the general perception of many people in mainland India that treehouses are common in the region. To be honest, I have traveled all the states of Northeast India and I am yet to find any treehouse inhabitant. Sometimes I wished I lived in a treehouse just to provide consolatory answers to the many curious minds. Point number 4. Chinese is a common language. The mainland Indian have this false belief that Northeast people speak Chinese. As a matter of fact, no languages spoken by the people from the region have any similar words with the Chinese language. Majority of the population speak one language, their own tribal dialects, and are struggling to learn the common language of their concerned states. Arunachal Pradesh, which is the only state that shares its border with China, and Hindi as the common language of the state. Point number 5. Chow mein is the staple food. Most Northeast people residing outside the region will at least once be asked this uncomfortable question of, you all eat chow and momo for lunch and dinner, right? While there are a few people who'd use chow and momo as a favorite word to discriminate against people from Northeast, there are people who genuinely think Chinese foods are the staple food of Northeasterners. In reality, the appearance of momo on the table of Northeast people is preceded by the launch of Maggi. Point number 6. It is snowing everywhere. It must be snowing all year round there, right? Is a question where many people have encountered many a time. There are only a few places in Sikkim, Arunachal and Nagaland which experienced snowfall, in winter only. Many people in Assam, Tripura, and Mizoram are reeling under intense heat waves during summers, forget about snowing. Majority of people in the region, including myself, have not witnessed a snowfall till date. Point number 7. Northeast is a single state. There may be a cultural and historical reason as to why people from the Northeast are labeled as, he or she is from Northeast, instead of saying the particular state one belongs to. In fact, people from the region too stopped naming their states when asked where they are from. I am from Northeast India is a common introductory phrase. All this while, some people genuinely thought Northeast India is a single state that is Assam. But the people of Northeast, didn't want to corrupt their knowledge of Indian geography by telling them about the existence of 8 states, including Sikkim in northeast India. Point number 8. Non-patriotic or Chinese sympathizers. Why don't India just give the whole of northeast India to China if the people there so desire? The sacrifices made by northeastern people in the borders of Kashmir, Ladakh, and Taiwan, which I thought were acknowledged by all Indians. Point number 9. Snakes and bats eaters. There are silent thoughts being expressed loudly about foods eaten by the northeast people. Taking a cue from Wuhan, China, many people feel the northeastern people share the same food habit and therefore are responsible for the origin of COVID-19. While there is absolutely nothing wrong with the food habits of people, I can say with certainty that more than 90%, if not more, of northeasterners will never consume a bat. And no market or restaurant is selling snakes or bats alive or cooked. Lastly, point number 10. Militants are everywhere targeting non-northeasterners. How safe is northeast India? Must be a question everyone asked, not just themselves, but Googled too, before planning a visit to the region. There are people who believe that militants roam scot-free and routinely hunt the mainlanders. The region has improved a lot, compared to days between the 70s and the 90s. Most of the militant organizations are engaged in political dialogue with the government, and except for a few isolated areas, northeast India today is not just a beautiful place, but a peaceful place to visit. The region has attracted many tourists, even foreigners, in recent years. The reason for facing racism in its own country is because lack of knowledge, and the mainland never talked about their culture, their stories, and is not explored with the rest of India. The government should take responsibility for teaching the country about history, culture, and politics of this nation. Thank you for watching. For more videos, do like, comment and share. See you in the next video.